I think we can all agree when I say that losing your progress in your favorite Game Boy game is one of the most frustrating things you can experience as a gamer. Imagine you found your old Game Boy Blue game which was buried somewhere deep in a box from 20 years ago. You're filled with excitement just to discover that your save is gone as your battery died. I made a video about swapping cartridge batteries right here in the corner, but today we discuss how to prevent your save game from getting wiped forever. And for that we used this little device right here, the Joey Jr. Game Boy Rom Dumper made by BENNVENN. It claims to be the fastest and most straightforward way to back up and manipulate your Game Boy games, from the classic Game Boy to the Game Boy Advance. We'll see if it lives up to its promises and explore how you can use it to preserve your save games, dump ROMs for emulation, and even get Game Boy camera photos on your computer. And just a disclaimer, I bought the Joey Jr. with my own money and I wasn't asked to do a review about the product. I just think it's rad and I love to use it. But before we dive in further, a quick word about today's sponsor, PCBWay. PCBWay is your one-stop solution for anything around PCB prototyping and manufacturing. They also offer 3D printing, CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication and even injection molding. As you see, there's a wide range of services to aid you in every stage of bringing your next project to life. Ordering through their website is easy. There is also an online chat available if you need help at every step of the ordering process. Big thanks to PCBWay for sponsoring this video and check them out at the link in the description down below. Now back on track. So let's start by discussing card compatibility. The Joey Jr. supports all official Game Boy Advance, Game Boy and Game Boy Color cards, whether you're looking to dump ROMs, read and write save files or work with EEPROM, SRAM, FRAM or Flash. The device covers it all. It even handles the Game Boy Advance e-reader for all niche collectors out there. For those of you who cherish your Game Boy camera memories, the Joey Jr. can help you back them up too. It conveniently dumps your Game Boy camera images as bitmap files to your computer. And now for the bootleg enthusiasts, the Joey Jr. doesn't discriminate. They actively order and test new bootleg cards varieties from marketplaces like AliExpress, eBay and Taobao. If you happen to have an unsupported bootleg card, you can report it on their Discord and they might consider adding support in a future firmware update. That's rad. But how does it work, you may ask? It's quite straightforward really. The Joey Jr. doesn't require any special software or drivers. It functions like an external hard drive, just plug in your USB-C cable and you can move your ROMs and save files onto or off the cartridge. I like to keep my save files in a Google Drive, always accessible if I ever need to swap something around. Same thing for the Game Boy camera, just plug it in and there are all the bitmap files. Simply drag and drop them on your desktop or wherever else on your computer and you're good to go. You can also play your card directly in an emulator and your saves will sync automatically when you're done. It's really a user-friendly approach. So let's talk about speed. For Game Boy Advance card dumping, it claims to achieve a respectable 710 kilobytes per second. This means that a 128 megabit Game Boy Advance card like Pokemon takes approximately 23 seconds to dump, significantly faster than competing products, as they say. Please note that this is the only ROM dumper I have, so there is no option for me to make a comparison to other competing products. However, I can confirm that you're able to dump Pokemon Red in just about 3 seconds as advertised. So this is basically as fast as it needs to be. Also a quick note for Apple macOS support. While the Joey Jr. generally works well, Macs tend to write many hidden system files when you connect an USB drive, which can sometimes confuse Joey Jr. and potentially causes issues with your saves. Therefore, Mac users might want to consider using the Joey Jr. on a Windows machine or a Mac running Windows or Boot Camp to avoid complications. As you see here, I'm using the Joey Jr. on a M2 MacBook Pro and haven't had any issues with lost save files or something else. However, please operate at your own risk. Lastly, for those who want to keep the Joey Jr. up to date, which is recommended at all times, there is BENNVENN's own Discord server, where he links to new firmware updates regularly. The server is very active and if you ever find yourself with a problem, you will get support there, commonly in a matter of minutes. If you've downloaded the update files, make sure there is no game connected to the Joey Jr. before plugging it in the USB-C cable. Then it's only a matter of typing update into the mode.txt file and dragging the latest firmware file over to the device. Simple enough, right? Commonly, there is a README file attached with the firmware update, so make sure to follow the steps as listed to make sure everything works correctly. In conclusion, the Joey Jr. Game Boy ROM Dumper offers a practical solution and is worth considering. With its notable speed, broad compatibility and straightforward operation, it's a valuable tool for those looking to preserve their Game Boy games and Game Boy camera pictures. Or backup saves and write ROM hacks like this Pokemon Coral demo I can't get enough of. It's amazing. Its active support for bootleg cards and frequent firmware updates demonstrate a commitment to improving the products, so huge thanks to BENNVENN and his team for sticking to their promises. I will link the Discord down below so you can check it out for yourself. So that's it from me. If you enjoyed the content, please feel free to like or using the subscribe button down below. It's free and it helps me out enormously. Thank you for sticking around and I hope to see you in the next one. I am Paul and this is my little mod shop. Bye for now.